Hello, I'm Ro Crosby from Tero. This is the 8th in our series of 9 videos. In previous videos, we've presented a model that describes the intersection of confidence and skills. It shows the place of self-awareness and well-founded confidence where happiness is often found, and it points to red flags that can inform us what may have happened when we failed or are dissatisfied. In this segment, we're going to highlight 8 tips to help convert the insights of our model into actionable behaviors. I invite you to consider each of these tips to improve your own self-awareness and bring out the best in others. Tip number 1, how confident are you in your ideas? In a meeting, people rarely say, "I'm 50% confident in my idea." They say things like, "I think we should take this action," and then defend it as if it were the best option. This limits their openness to new ideas or to new information that may lead to a better idea. The next time you're proposing something, assign a confidence rating. Tip number 2, how do you receive recognition? If someone compliments you and you respond by saying, "It's just my job, it was nothing," or giving all the credit to others, that may be evidence of imposter syndrome in our model. That may not seem like a major problem, but it is, especially for leaders. In our leadership work at Tero, we've discovered that people who don't know how to receive compliments rarely give them. If you're a leader or aspire to leadership, train yourself to say thank you when someone recognizes your work. Tip number 3, how you process successes and failures tells a lot about where your red flags might fall. Are you inclined to internalize success and externalize failure? That means you take credit for your successes and point to external factors to explain failures. That's a flag indicating possible illusory superiority. It's been said that we learn more from failure than from success. That's true. And it's because we tend to analyze failures and learn from them. If you succeed right away, you have no way to gauge if you're highly skilled or if the success was due to some external factor. Learn to analyze successes as closely as you do failures. Tip number 4, coaching or training is essential to mastery. Even your favorite professional athletes had some lessons. When you're providing training, ensure it's designed for people to experience success and failure with new skills. Don't fall into the traps of economizing on time or seeking to provide a fun experience as your top priorities. Short, motivational sessions may be inspiring and uplifting, but they fail to result in behavior change. Reflect on the most significant learning experiences you've had. They pushed you out of your comfort zone and probably involve stress. Tip number 5, don't just talk about changes happening. Too much information in an experience-free environment is dangerous. Look for opportunities to provide individuals with real-world experiences as they are acquiring new skills. Tip number 6, no one is so naturally gifted that they can just deliver top performance every time without feedback. Reliable feedback, not opinions, pushes you out of your comfort zone, your illusions, and your excuses. It forces you to face reality as it is, and not as you want it to be or as you think you deserve it to be. Seek out feedback for yourself and provide it generously and compassionately to those who look to you for leadership. Tip number 7, avoid the common mistake of relating one experience to another. If someone is successful swimming laps in a pool, they may be surprised to find that swimming in the ocean is not the same thing and they still have some learning to do. Pause and evaluate each new situation to determine if a different set of skills is needed. And tip number 8, in addition to providing skills training, devote time to challenging mindsets, deeply held beliefs, stereotypes, and biases. It's often been said that before you can solve a problem, you first have to acknowledge that you have one. Model and teach self-awareness. Which tips are most useful to you? What tips would you add to our list? Please share your thoughts with us. Provide us with your feedback in the comments section or by private email to rcrosby@tero.com. In the next and final video in our series, we'll look at other important considerations that are not specifically addressed by our model.